What it do, H-Town fans, sports fans? It's your boy Berlin back, coming back with another Texans draft outlook. Today I'm going over my 4 names to watch in the NFL Combine coming up this weekend, Friday through Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Number 1 name to watch is Sammy Coples Jr., wide receiver out of Indiana. He has great high point ball ability. A lot of players say that's not what the Texans like. Kind of is now with the way Deshaun Watson throw the ball. Deshaun Watson throws the ball in tight spaces and able to get it there. And NFL Network came out with a report saying that he was one of the top 10 quarterbacks in doing that, throwing the ball in tight spaces. So I'm looking at Sammy Coples Jr. He's able to high point the ball. He's able to catch the ball in traffic. And that makes up for his, kind of sort of lack ability to break away from corners. Although he's able to, his route running isn't crisp enough. So a couple of things I would look at in the combine with him, the drills to watch for him is the 40-yard dash. If he's to run a 4, in between a 4.5 flat to all the way down to a 4.3, if he's able to do that, there's a chance he might be a second-round pick. But if he don't, if it's a 4.4, he's falling to the third round. And I feel like him and the Texans would be a perfect fit with how the way that the offense is going now. Is becoming more of a pass-first offense now. It's not a run-heavy offense now with Deshaun Watson because we have a quarterback that we can know that we can trust. He's not a game manager. He is a playmaker. He makes the plays. His vertical jump, see how high he can jump. That kind of matters nowadays. Cornerbacks are getting bigger. They're getting longer. So if you get you a mini Julio Jones to be a second best wide receiver, it wouldn't be bad at all. It wouldn't be. Second name to watch is Anthony Everett, cornerback out of Alabama. Underrated cornerback in this draft class. He's possibly the second most underrated cornerback, underrated player in the defensive backfield. Second behind Armani Watts, but Anthony Everett is a cornerback with a third and fourth round grade on him now. Starting to creep up in the second, but as of right now, he's a third round graded cornerback. Drills to watch: his 40-yard dash, his 20 and 60-yard shuttle. That 20 and 60-yard shuttle, it tells us how fast he can change directions. And cornerback, we know if you can't change directions fast enough, you do not belong in this league as a cornerback, or at least at the biggest point, you do not deserve to be on the field as a person that can't change speed, can't change directions fast enough. Also, his back pedal turn catch drill, right and left, one of the more important ones, that shows how fluent he is with his hips. How he can, that tells us that, he's able to do what he needs to do when his back is to the ball. That shows you if he can make the right play at the right moment. Although it's not against the wide receiver, it shows how fast he can do it, how quickly, how smooth he can do it. If it's not smooth, then I have a little problems there because you really can't fix that because that's a physical trait. Just saying, something to look at. Third name, Tyrell Crosby, offensive tackle out of Oregon. Now, the thing on him is the same thing that happened when we drafted Kyle Fuller. He's in a run-heavy offense or a quick offense that gets the ball out of the quarterback's hands fast. So we don't know what he can do on a pass block situation, but we do know he's a great run blocker. And there's been a few plays where we can see him being able to, pass block. So that's crucial. That's an important thing. There's 2 drills to look at. Within the 40-yard dash, there's another drill called a 10-yard split. That 10-yard split shows how fast he is to get off for the snap. That shows that, his reaction time is good enough. If he somehow gets, to the 1.1, 1.2, I'm looking at that because that means he has great speed, great jump off of the ball, off of the snap, And bench press, bench press is possibly the most important drill out of all of them for offensive tackle. Maybe the 20-yard shuttle for offensive tackle too, because they do have to change directions at times, for screens and all that, trying to go back, fake out, go to the left, that type of thing. But Tyrell Crosby, I say fifth and below. There's no way he's been drafted before that, just because of the pass blocking situation that he really didn't have in Oregon. Fourth and final name is Curt Bencraig, quarterback out of Virginia. He's a pretty good quarterback. He shows he's able to, work with a 3 and 5 step drop at a certain point. I'm saying this name truly because of what he did in the Senior Bowl with Bill O'Brien. And Bill O'Brien has guys he likes, and when he likes a guy, he goes with that guy. So I would not be shocked at all if they picked him up. It's possibly one of the most predictable picks that we've had in the past couple of years, most predictable pick, except for that Will Fuller pick. To me, the Will Fuller pick was predictable. It was pretty predictable. And the Jadeveon Clowney, that was obvious, predictable too. But this is just as predictable. Quarterback, has the speed, possibly run a 4.6, 4.6. I don't see him going above, having as high as a 4.9. He's fast. He's a quarterback. He's able to get the ball out of his hands quick. He's used to getting the ball out, just making a simple throws. That's what you want out of your backup quarterback. That's what I'm saying. And those are my 4 names to watch in the combine. Thank you, Tell me what you guys think about it, and I hit you again after the combine and tell you who stood out in the combine at certain positions that the Texans need. Deuces and peace out.